What's going on, everybody? MC Andrew Love back on your screen and your speakers one more time. In this episode, I speak with two amazing artists coming out of Germany. One by the name of Sonia and the other by the name of Rolf, going by the name together as triggahRS. These two individuals are talented artists and musicians. Check out this interview we did right now. Hey, what's going on, everybody? MC Andrew Love back on your screen and your speakers one more time with another edition of Let's Chat and Jam. In today's episode, I have two special guests coming out of Germany. Yes, that's what I said. I ain't stutter, folks. One goes by the name of Rolf, and the other is by the name of Sonia. And together they go by triggahRS. So without further ado, let me bring in triggahRS.
Yay!
Hey, what is going on? How's everyone doing today?
So I'm very funny and fine, and I'm very proud to be on your show tonight. Thank you very much.
Well, I appreciate you for coming on to my show. You are a percussion specialist.
This is true.
You came prepared. But enough about us. How are you doing, Sonia?
I'm so great today. I feel really great. I had lessons this morning. That was very great. And the weather is not that nice. But hey, I'm here. I'm with you. I'm with Rolf. So everybody thinks Tutar Ray.
When did you know you guys had a passion for music?
Passion for music. Oh, that's not that easy. I think when I was very, very, very little girl, maybe around the age of 3 or 4, I don't know. Music was always a big, big theme at my home. My parents both listened the whole day to music. My father was a big, big, big Elvis Presley fan. He loved it. He had every LP. It's spinning around, I don't know, 1,000 times a day. My mother was a huge fan of the Beatles, and she also was a groupie. So she drove around with them and, hey, love you all, and all this stuff. And that was the beginning. The beginning was music was everywhere in our house. And I loved it right away, and I always sing along, and I always dance to it. And hey, I always feel great when I hear music, and it's like that till now. Music can do every emotion I want. If I want to be happy, I listen to this song. If I want to be sad, I listen to the other song, or to any song. I can get any emotion from music. So that, and it's great. I love it still. I still love it, and that's why I make music, I think.
I could dig the vibes. So how about you, Ralph? When did you know that you liked music?
I found music when I was a small and shy, humble country boy. I lived in a small village, and I played in a marching band, with marching around the town and playing music. And then I found out, oh, I like it. I like it to play drums. I love it to play drums. And I played it. After a while, I bought my own drum set, Tama, and I played. No, I did exercise 2-3 hours each day after work, after school, after work. And I found it more and more exciting. And I loved it to play. I love it still to play outside and to enjoy people when they see me playing drums and feel the rhythm. That's it. That's why I'm doing it. And I miss it playing live shows now, because in Germany it's now difficult because of that lockdown things. So I play some live streams in kind of little bit feeling for playing in front of a stage, in front of people. That's it. I love play drums and give the rhythm. Yes.
Well, it's kind of ironic, because when I was in elementary school, my first instrument of choice was the drums too. My mother bought me a pair of drumsticks, and she said, "Go ahead, go to town." So when I took band in school, they had me playing the drums. But what stopped me from playing the drums was my love for singing. I went from playing the drums to playing with my vocal cords.
in the beginning, when I was really small, I started, I trained trumpet, but I did not like it. I did not like it. I really love this percussion drums thing. Even when I sit somewhere, I play my drums on the table or on the string. Always.
Oh,
I have some,
really?
I have some colleagues in my office. I have some colleagues, and sometimes they complain and say, "Well, can you please stop this drumming always on the table?" But I do it, so I'm always in.
And it's really funny because before I learned playing the guitar, I was about 5.5 years old. My mother wanted me to play an instrument, so I wanted to play the drums. But they said, no way, no way to get a drum set into my house. So she wanted me to learn the flute, and I hated it right away. So I learned guitar, and okay, that's it.
So now you guys are a full band. You're the lead vocalist, you're the head guitarist, and he's the percussionist.
Right.
You don't need anybody else in your group.
No.
I'm the chief beat officer.
You're the chief beat officer.
Yes.
So,
who are your greatest influences?
Mine greatest influences are the band Rolling Stones and Oasis, and some British punk bands like The Clash, for example, and The Who. This is my, and there maybe, I don't know, you know him, the drummer from Elvis Presley. He's called Ronnie Tubb. I loved his drumming style, a lot of drumming, and I combined all this small drumming from Charlie Watts from the Stones, more action from Oasis, the hard things from The Who, The Clash, and this Ronnie Tubb style. This is now my style.
Well, that's amazing.
That's it. Totally true.
Well, how about you, Sonia? Who are some of your greatest influences?
The greatest influence, I think, when it comes to playing the guitar, my greatest influence ever was Santana. I love how he played, and I love the style he got, and the technique that's in him. I really love the flow. Some of the jazz shows are very long, but I love them. I love how he plays and how he gets the emotions through it. It's not that easy. To be honest, it's easier for me to get the emotions through the singing because I learned classical guitar and that kind of stiff stuff, all that playing Beethoven and Bach and Tchaikovsky and all these things. It's not that full of emotion. It's when I sing, there are all the emotions going through me and going out. But Santana always got that emotion thing through the guitar. It doesn't need to sing to get it done. And Aldi Meola is also a very, very great player, and I love the Spanish style he has. They were great influences, but I don't want to copy them or something like that. They influence how I play nowadays, but it's not that I want to be like them. That I never wanted them to be like anyone. It's always my kind of style. So folk, jazz, pop influenced rock music. I don't know how to say it. It's what comes out when I play.
I must admit that you do have your own sound. You do not sound like anyone else I've ever heard, including you, Rolf. You don't sound like any percussionist I've ever heard. You guys sound individually like yourselves, and together you make magic. I'm proud to have met you, but I love your song, the song you just released on all major platforms. It's called For You, your first single as triggahRS, and I must say that I truly enjoy the song. And I know that everybody else, when they hear this song, they will enjoy it too. I know they will. When you guys are not in the studio or not creating music, what do you guys do?
To be honest, music is everything I do. So if I don't write the songs I write one every week, to be honest. Every Wednesday I wrote a new song. So I write them, I arrange them, and we rehearse on Mondays or Tuesdays. But when I don't write the music or play the music, I teach guitar. So music, the other things, I don't know. There's not much space left to do anything else, to be honest. I've got 4 kids, and that's the free time in the world. So
it's all right, man. It just shows me how much of consistency you have into your craft and how you are that on making it better and being the best you can be and giving the listeners a good song, something that they can relate to and they could talk to their friends like, hey, have you heard that song from triggahRS? Man, that song is awesome. You should check it out. I recommend that to anybody who's going through some things. How about you, Ralph?
Yeah, I am the owner of a travel company with German clients. We travel normally to music events, to concerts and festivals with groups to enjoy a festival. Looking, for example, Rolling Stones. We watched Rihanna, different festivals, concerts. We did, but not last year because of the Corona thing. So I have more time for make music now. So I have a very good friend here in my neighborhood, and we built up a music studio, really music studio with all techniques, and we record with I play in another band too, some punk country music. We record there some music and play some. It is always music in my life.
Yeah, I was gonna say this to the both of you. It's like everything you guys do, even if it's outside of in the studio, it still has to do with music.
Yeah,
it is.
Like when you're in the traveling company, you're taking people to concerts. I mean, that has to do with music.
Yeah.
And if you're not in the studio recording something for triggahRS or singing, you're teaching guitar. So that's music. So your music is what grounds you guys. It's what keeps you who you are as people. And it also helps you dive in. So when you're stressed out, you can take it out on your music. And your music is there to comfort you and bring you peace at times of chaos. I could dig the vibes. I really can. And that's why I want to get into your song right now. Your song For You. It's available on all streaming platforms. So go ahead and stream it today. Go to Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and any other streaming platform. Because if it's streaming going on, triggahRS is in the middle of it. I guarantee it. Can you tell us a backstory to the song? Where the song For You come from?
Yes, I can tell the backstory. We talked about that. If he is sure, I want to tell you, but he is, so I will tell. I wrote the song for him.
I'm very sorry. I'm very shy. I cannot tell.
No, so I'm telling it. I wrote the song for him this Valentine's Day. That was his gift for Valentine's Day. I wrote it and I made a video for him and put it on a USB stick and wrote a little card and, oh, you're my Valentine and all this stuff. And that's the story of the song. I wrote it on a Wednesday thinking, oh, Valentine's Day, can't go shopping. What to do? Okay, write a song. And I did. And that's it. That's the story of the song. I wrote it and he liked it. And obviously. And then we say, hey, okay, let's record it. Let's look at if that's gonna work. And we recorded it with another song still in planning and say, okay, let's get it as a single out. Why not? I liked it, he liked it, and other people we played it alongside our friends and all this stuff, and they liked it, and we say, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. And then this triggahRS project came up and we think, yeah, why not?
I like your name. I like your name for your group, for your little band. I think it's really cool. Oh, that was your idea.
Yeah, I'm here for the songs and he is there for the names and all this. Oh, how do we do it stuff? And that's all him.
Well, you guys are very creative, and triggahRS is really dope because it seemed like
in the beginning we wanted to call it only Trigger, but then we found out there are so many other labels and bands called Trigger, and so we think, oh, maybe it's not good to use it. So we found the triggahRS.
Yeah, I think it's really nice. And so without further ado, I'm going to play a snippet of the song for the viewers to hear, to see what it's about. So without further ado, already in progress, folks, I'm going to play a little bit of the song For You from triggahRS.
Just disappear. When I hear your voice, my heart beats so fast it makes me hard to breathe.
Oh yeah.
Living different lives, sharing the same soul, getting close to you, mixed up everything I knew.
It's a good song right here.
You take
Come on, y'all. It's triggahRS, y'all. Germany's finest.
It's your lovely face that makes me smile. I can feel your heart beat next to mine. Getting close to you makes me complete.
If you want to hear the rest of the song, you know what you got to do. You got to go to Spotify and tap in, or go to any other streaming platform and type in triggahRS. That's TRIGGAHRS, and they'll pop right up.
Yes.
Wow, man, that's a beautiful song, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, that was really beautiful. I gotta say thank you for being bored that day and writing a song for your man here. This was a beautiful thing you did for him, and the percussion in it, man. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. There's nothing I could say because I'm digging the vibes, and I like the way you went. I love your vocals. I love your chord progressions. I love your harmonies with yourself. I think it's really tight. And I love the percussion in it. The production in here, the guitar playing, everything you're doing in this song, it really is, it spells professional. It spells to me that you guys been doing this for a long time. And finally, it's time for you guys to get your fruits, for people to see what it is you guys do best. And that's create beautiful music together as a couple. And I can't wait to see you guys on stage when people can really appreciate your live band mentality. Because I think that's what you guys are live performing people. You like to take your show on the road and let the world hear what it is you guys can do best. And that's why I'm glad. I'm hoping that this pandemic doesn't last very long in Germany and that they can start getting people vaccinated and everybody start having herd immunity. Because this way you guys can get back into doing what you do, what you love to do, which is perform.
Yeah, we hope so too. It's so long not on stage, and that's kind of hard. And now the thing is out, and we can do all this promo stuff you do usually, and get out and spread the music in the world and do that thing. And the next songs are still in, and we do more and more, and no stage ahead. But we're hopefully in the summer we can finally do something.
I'll tell you guys, I would love to promote your work here. So whatever it is you guys have in the archives, stuff that you may have shown to people in the past, well, you know what? I haven't seen it, so it's still brand new. So let me see it and let me give it to the world as well. So this way you're not the only one promoting your beautiful music. Let me promote your beautiful music too.
Yeah. We will. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Tell us some of your experiences you've had since you've been creating music in the industry.
I told you, in a marching band. Later, I found I moved my place to a bigger place, and I found some blues and jazz sessions in town. So I met a lot of nice musicians to play some jazz, some blues. I was invited to play a tour with a gothic metal band, 3 weeks all around Europe to play much action, loud and much drinking. Okay, I had. Then later I was invited to play with a blues musician from the United States called Louisiana Red, very old man. I played with him a few shows here in Germany. And then, okay, I will not tell you, but I played some party music too, like this. I don't know what is this Schlager music, what I have to say, I don't know. And then I found my best friend from Matteo. You know, we play country punk mix. We call it maximum country punk. So I play since 1994 constantly live shows. Yes, that's it.
So you've been playing a lot of live shows for a long time.
I even had 2 recordings in Nashville, Tennessee, because we had we went there to the studio to record something. I've met nice people from in Nashville during a private trip, and they said, "You are musicians?" Yes, we are musicians. So maybe let's make some recordings. So we went home, writing some songs. A few months later, came back and then really in a Nashville studio recording some songs. I did all this. So
Well, yeah, you did a lot in the music since you've been creating music.
I did a lot, and I'm prepared for more. I'm prepared for much more.
And I believe you're going to get and experience much more, because what you do on the drums is nothing short of amazing, sir. And I must say thank you. As a fan of music, thank you for creating such beautiful drum riffs, man, on your tunes. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So, Sonia, tell us some of the experiences you've had since you've been in music.
Oh, that's I was always a musician, you can say. So I started, as I told you, when I was little. I played my first concert when I was, I don't know, 7 or 8 years. That's the first concert I remember. And then I played much classical music on ensembles and in the orchestra, and singing in the choir, in the church choir, and doing some touring with that, and touring with the orchestra around until the kids came, because I can't touring then anymore. And it was always a lot of fun, even if it is a lot of stress, to be honest. And the orchestra things is always much rehearsal and always sit straight and don't do anything, don't breathe and look like, and all this stuff. It's not all about the music, it's all about the appearance as well. And I liked it. And even if it wasn't, when I was younger, I wasn't that glad to be on stage, to be honest. I was always the one in the last row. So I remembered I waited until everybody got on stage. And, yes, here, very, very back seat. I will. But that's long ago. Now I'm always front. No one in the front. I played at the school band. Everything about music, I went on stage. I remember I got to the Mannheimer guitar show and bought a new ukulele. And I brought it, and I went down to the bus station to get back home. And because I have it, I thought, oh no, why not play it? And played at the bus station just to play. That's the thing I do. I sing and play, and everybody looks, oh, what she's doing? And I say, hey, give me money or go back.
That's what's cool thing about being a musician and a singer, is that you could take your guitar and, I'm just going to start playing a song right now, and put your guitar case on the floor and let people throw coins in there and act like you have no money and just singing.
Yeah, that's pretty so dope. Easy. That's so easy. Just throw up and, okay, I'm here, let's do it.
Yeah. Do you guys have any advice for the young ones that are coming up that want to do what you're doing?
Yes, definitely. I think it's the important thing about all this music business is never give up. If you love what you do and it's good work, that will be good work. No, not just standing up and say, oh, yeah, I can play 2 chords. Let's start a band. We're talking about musicians who can't do what they want to do. Never give up. Always go your path. If somebody doesn't believe in you, that's his problem, not yours. Just believe in yourself. Always go forward. Don't look back. If there was anything that didn't work, okay, that's fine. It didn't work, next one. It's not about complaining, oh no, he didn't like my music. Yeah, so he didn't like your music. I don't like any music on the world, but they are stars, and I think, oh gosh, okay, they're making money out of it. That's it.
How about you, Rolf?
I really have to say, if young people want to learn an instrument, for example, drum set, this is mine. Training, practice. Even when the neighborhood is complaining, because this is more loud than like playing a fiddle or something. When I was young, I played 2 or 3 hours each afternoon. And my neighborhood, okay, they moved away or they died, I don't know what. But one neighbor stayed and do it. And then practice, make your hands nice and slightly, and then find out some kind of music style you want to play, not let push you into something in a kind of box. You only have to play pop music or jazz or blues. Find this one what you want to play, where you feel most comfortably, and then do it and go on. And buy a better drum set, another better drum set, another better.
I think that's very important, not just to play one style. That was so important for me when playing the guitar. I started playing the classical guitar, and I had a much of Spanish influence because my first guitar teacher, his wife was from Spain. And I had so much influences along the way, and you can't ever get your own style when you don't play 20 other styles before. You can't say, oh, I played 20 pop songs, so now I know my style. You know, you don't. That's one kind of music you ever played. That's not all the music in the world. I still learn. I still looking for new books or for new styles, for new musicians to see what he's playing, what techniques he's using, or what kind of style he's doing. So you can always improve. Improvement is very, very important. You're always reaching for more. It doesn't matter how old you are and how long you play. I know a guitar player, he's now 94, I think, very, very old man. And he said, if I don't practice 3 hours a day, I won't get better. And he's 94, so I'm only 36. There's much along the way, I think.
Well, it just shows you that as long as you have the passion for and the drive, music can keep you alive.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any burning desires?
For me, my burning desire since I'm 12 is playing in the Royal Albert Hall. Standing on the stage, playing on the Royal Albert Hall. Everybody's looking at me. Maybe I will sing and play nowadays. I will think, but that's the biggest thing I ever wanted. Playing there, house full of people, and everybody's into it. That's the one I want.
That's an amazing burning desire. How about you, Rolf? What is your burning desire?
I had one, but I lost it. I had one. I wanted to be the drummer behind sitting of Britney Spears, watching her beautiful ass. But now I decided, let's play a show with the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, that's awesome.
With Charlie Watt. Sorry, Tonya, but yeah.
No problem. Well, man.
Well, you can actually combine your burning desires.
In the Royal Albert Hall.
Exactly.
That's it. Yes, I could do a mix with Keith Richards. So I will be the proudest ever guitarist, female guitarist in the world, playing in the Royal Albert Hall, standing ovation, and he's playing the drums with Charlie Watts. Yes, let's do it.
I really did write to the Rolling Stones, and writing, if Charlie sometime is not able to play, I am really ready, but they did not answer. I really write to them. I really did it. I did not write to Britney Spears, no. But I'm a shy and humble country boy, you know.
Well, I wanted to say thank you guys for taking your time out to come onto my show and have a conversation. I really do appreciate your time, because I know it's precious and you could do whatever else you'd be doing today, but you decided to come here with me, and I appreciate it. And I also want to thank all the viewers that's tapping into this video on YouTube, or that's checking out the podcast on iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and Spreaker.com. And soon we'll be on Amazon Music and Audible. I can't wait for that day to happen. So I want to say thank you for everyone for making Let's Chat and Jam. I think it's success in my eyes, because people are actually tapping in to new music and to new dope artists. And triggahRS is no different. These people are amazing musicians. Sonya is an amazing singer, and my man Rolf, I'm glad I'm recording this. You are, hold on, let me go back. And my man Rolf is amazing percussionist. I'm telling you guys, when you guys tap into these two people, you're gonna say, damn, MC Angela Love, You did it again. You told us to go tap into triggahRS on all major platforms, and we did. And guess what? They're dope. Yep, that's what they're going to say because that's what you guys are. Dope.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here. It was really, really great. And we really loved it. Yeah.
And since you've been here for the first time, you guys are now part of the Let's Chat and Jam fam, which means that you don't have to wait for me to call you to come on the show. You can hit me up and say, hey, MC, we would like to come on the show because we got a new song coming out and we want to talk about it. Can we come on your show? And I'm going to say, of course, why not? But this song means that we ran out of time, and I do apologize for that. However, I want to say, stay safe out there in Germany. Whatever it is you guys are doing, stay safe, please. And everybody else, you guys stay safe. Wear a mask, wash your hands, social distance. Peace out. Thanks for watching. And if you like what you saw, please subscribe to the channel. Also, like and share the content, as well as hit the notification icon so you don't miss a conversation with series right here on Let's Chat and Jam.